Hello everyone. I wanted to make a quick little video. Would have done some tonight, but I'm covering for somebody at work. My sister. Not feeling too well, so yeah. Speaking of that, there's a topic that I did want to talk about, and I apologize now if I start to kind of ramble on. I just got done doing a prayer or ritual type thing. That's why I got my little bandana on, because I have started practicing the idea of covering or veiling under or before God in prayer. Yes, that is a thing that some pagans do. And this video basically is going to be about the craft or witchcraft and your intentions with it. Not long ago, I had a discussion with a friend, and for privacy reasons, I'm not going to say who, but just like me, she is kind of combining a Abrahamic faith into paganism, specifically Wicca, or she, as far as I know, is only into Wicca. I'm trying to learn about other ones. You know, I'm pretty monotheistic. I kind of take from the Hindu approach, you know, that all the gods are many different forms of one being, and so in some ways, yeah, I'm still monotheistic, but I would still like to learn about Kemeticism and Druidry and Asatru or any type of heathenry, only because you know, I really want to learn what they're actually about, other than, you know, the basic stereotypes. So, and I'm going to get into another video about the whole, my view of mixing religion. So, but I just kind of wanted to bring up that I had a friend who does this too. She's not Christian on the other side like I am. I consider myself an eclectic pagan, but mostly Christo-Wiccan. And but there are similarities, of course, that we are both practicing Wicca, that we you know, have and that we discuss. And of course, spell work comes up. And when you use different deities, and you have outside beliefs, of course, other than Wicca, you know, you're going to take influences from them and such, which isn't a big deal. I mean, everybody has their own opinion, and like I said, that's for a whole other video. Now, before I ramble on even more, one of the discussions that we got into was about the types of spells. And we got to talking about money spells and such things. So I thought I'd give my take on it. No, I'm not going to show you how to do a money spell. I'm not really going to show you how to do a love spell or anything like that. One day together, if we can get together on YouTube, we may plan to do a healing type spell, you know, for people in general, once we get to that. But I wanted to talk about spell work and, you know, my views on it and other such things. So, I haven't read every Wiccan book out there. I've read a bit of Scott Cunningham, I think. I've read like 2 copies. One my friend I just mentioned gave to me. like volumes 2 and 3, and I think parts of 1, of Wicca or The Idiot's Guide to Wicca and Witchcraft. And many will tell you that the true craft is not what it is shown on TV. A lot of times witches are, seen as, like brides of the devil or something. But not every stereotype of witches are evil. You have your Charmed and Sabrina, Harry Potter, which don't deem them as evil, but more mythological. Okay, getting back to what I was saying. A lot of those books will tell you it's not what is portrayed on television or even in books. Which usually translates or is from an older word meaning wise. Some say that before there were doctors, when you were sick, you went to your local witch. They were usually people who worked with, herbs and natural medicines and stuff like that. Me, I'm slowly getting into kitchen witchery, so, and maybe green witchcraft, so, I'll definitely be following on that kind of path. So, it's about working with your energy and, the natural world. So, just like, a doctor can't just walk into a room and say, you're cured, and then you're cured. There has to be work to it. If you want to get better from being sick, or if you want to cure somebody, you have to give them the right medicines, you have to check them out, to keep yourself, healthy. You gotta eat the right foods, you gotta, exercise, do all that other stuff. That's basically what, in my opinion, the craft would be. It is you eating right, it's you exercising, it's you getting good sleep. It's that tool or the tools to help you get to your goal. It is not a cheat to get there. Like when I talk about the money spell thing, I was going to give my opinion on that. You can ask for money, yes, but in my opinion, that's just kind of crappy. If I ever do one, it is to help me achieve something where I can be more stable financially. I don't ask for money just to appear. I don't want to find a 20 somewhere in the street or whatever. I may want more work hours. I write. I just publish some poetry. Maybe more people will take notice, like my work, and will buy future work from me when I write bigger books. You don't have to be greedy about it. There is a difference between asking for money or asking for more work to earn money rather than it just being handed to you. So there's a difference between needing something out of need and needing something or wanting it out of greed. And understand that wealth is not just money. It is you may want to be wealthy in love, wealthy in spirituality. And I'd ask for that too, because say you want money, So, you're not greedy about it. You ask, you ask the Lord and Lady, or whichever form of deity, God you pray to, that they help you find a job. Okay? Well, you may also pray that, you work around good people, you're able to rest well, so you can continue working and keep up with your work. See, there's nothing wrong with asking for something that you want, but also keep in mind that you must do the work for it too. God created us all, so he, she, whatever you call God, knows us, knows what we're thinking, knows our intentions. He knows if you are going to, be lazy, be stingy with all your stuff, and, etc. And he also knows people who will work for it, who deserve it, and who will give it to other deserving people in need. So yeah, that is my opinion on that one. Like I said, obviously God would know if you need money or whatever, but don't expect it to be handed to you on a silver platter. And another, well, I guess money can flip-flop if it's, controversial or not. But a definite controversial one would be love spells. I don't really do them because I don't believe in messing with free will. However, I may, when the time comes that in my life or whatever, I may one day ask to be guided to someone, like, hey God, put me in a place, where there's no crappy people, like creepy people on the fucking internet. Yeah. Don't, like, manipulate somebody to love you, because that's not real love. But, you can ask to be guided, like, make me more aware of maybe somebody that's interested in me and may, treat me right. Put me in the right place at the right time. Let me bump into the right person. But let nature take its course, and us to have the free will, to see where it goes. But never ever make a specific person fall in love with you or have feelings for you, because they're false and it will backfire on you. This has never happened to me. I don't ever dare mess with that shit. But I am a true believer in free will and karma and other such things, and I do believe, that can backfire. I may pray that, maybe somebody with a bad relationship, it's up to them to patch it up, but, maybe, like, again, we can be guided, with open minds. Maybe they're stressed, maybe they're not seeing certain things, not just in the love aspect, but maybe in life in general. Maybe they're being blinded by things, and, I may ask, God, be all, to help clear their minds. So, that's just a little rundown on two kind of maybe controversial spell kind of things. Yeah. Like I said, I don't mess with any dark magic. That is, some say not all Wiccans believe in it, but I try to abide by the Wiccan Rede, which says that you can do as you want as long as it harms none. And that includes yourself. We're not really big on the whole you must believe this, you must dress like this, marriage is only for this, only these kind of people can marry. You know, we're more into freedom and free expression as long as you're not doing harm to somebody else. So, but I do understand when people will do certain spells out of defense, you know, to protect themselves. But true hexing, cursing, just because you can do it, no, definitely against my beliefs. And even in the self-defense thing, well, the last resort. I've never even done anything like that, and I definitely know a person who deserves worse than what I could do. But, like any tool, like anything, it is also about self-control. It is about self-control, intent, and that's basically it. Sorry for rambling, but it's my opinion. See you later.